Oh shit, I'm so nervous. I have no idea what the fuck to do. But,
You know they got that right.
oh, wait, I missed it.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay. Hello. I would like to welcome everyone to the Transcontinental Project, an experiment where a Brit.
A Texan come together to talk about whatever the hell we want, baby.
We're your hosts, Luke Birch and.
Well, Sam. And before we get started, dolls, we want to warn you absolutely nothing is off limits and the content will not be suitable for those under 18. Now, please, if you're above the age, enjoy, babies.
Okay, yeah, that was funny.
I thought I'd give it a little change up, baby.
I did tell you I was turning us up.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
Oh shit, then I didn't fucking listen. See, I'm a shitty co-host, guys. I'm so sorry about that. You probably, yeah, nope. Gotta be careful. That's my bad. That is my bad. We're already off to a bang start, Luke.
Oh yes. Oh yes, we are.
How has your night been? God dang it.
Weird. Really fucking
Right?
weird.
I'm right there with you, doll. I'm right there with you. It's been a weird motherfucking week. We'll chalk it up. We'll just round up to the fucking week because it's been so crazy.
Just very quickly to anyone in the chat, I've had to change my setup going into this show, so if I'm too loud or if I'm too quiet, just let me know.
Good. I'm so glad you brought that up. Yes, if we're a new show, guys. We're learning. There's a learning curve for the first 150 episodes. So, but seriously, if you guys can really let us just chime in and let us know what's up, audio wise, my end, Luke's end. We just want to, put on a good show for you guys, and we're doing our best, and we'll make modifications from there. But you guys are the best. Let us know. Don't be scared to let us know.
Oh, okay. I don't think it's really that bad to say we don't have too much of a plan going into tonight. It's been a rough week trying to get in contact with each other. So, hence the title.
I definitely, yeah.
Hence the title.
Help! Well, so just bear with us. We're winging this motherfucking shit like chicken wings, bitches. So, yeah, you know what? It's been my bad. So we haven't been able to get in touch. Totally my bad. Mechanical errors with my car. Bullshit, but fixed. I'm on the road. I'm all good. We're good, Luke. We're good. My junker's running. It's so awesome. It's fucking awesome right now.
Great.
Moving on. I wanted to just quickly mention before. I'm sorry about my sniffling, guys. I didn't even realize I was doing that. It's the Coke. I'm just joking. I don't do that shit. But I wanted to say quickly, last night I tuned into something that was superbly awesome that involved my co-host Luke. Oh my god.
I'd like to thank Johnny Florida for giving me that opportunity as well.
It was awesome. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't understand it at first.
Nor did I.
Because I've lagged behind. Okay, I've lagged behind on my wrestling. I'm gonna admit that.
Same.
I was a diehard wrestling fan growing up. The new stuff is a bit different for me. So, but anyway, it's this. Do you want to explain what it is that you're doing, or because you probably could explain it a little bit better? But it was fucking awesome.
I somehow managed to squeak past sea pipes. How the hell I managed to do that, I don't know. And
it's so sure.
And it's probably not a good idea to mention how I scored it as it was going on, but
it was good.
Thank heavens the scoring wasn't down to me. Let's just say that.
I know you. You're very modest, but I think C Pipes did a wonderful job. I mean, he especially coming in on, on the fly, but he did a very good job. I give it to C Pipes. That was really good. I really did like his scenarios. But I am going to say, you had a lot of detailed description, and that's what really got me. I felt like I was in the match. What it is that these guys are going up head to head, and they are, it's like a fantasy football league, but for wrestling. I think it's such an awesome idea.
And hopefully, tomorrow, there will be another 2 matches, as I know it's Scott from It's Pathetic, who I can see in the chat, is supposed to go up against Mad Max, and I think I'm up against Wookie as well, if there's time to get that through.
And it was like, you guys have to come up with like your dream teams, and then the matches play out. Like, how fucking awesome is that? At first, I'm going to tell you, I didn't understand it, but going through it, and once you guys started getting into the matches, and I was like, that would be a badass match. That would be cool. It became like super enthralling. Like, I can't wait for your next match.
But speaking about the fact that Scott from It's Pathetic with Scott and Rybread is facing off against Mad Max, hopefully tomorrow, and and given the fact that I can see he's in there, I think it'll be a good time to give everyone who's come out to join us a shout out, because I see we've got a decent following already.
Thank you all for joining us tonight.
I see Klondike Billard's returned. What up, brother? You do know that we're never going to stop.
Our logo savior. Our logo savior.
Yeah, we're never going to stop thanking you for that. I don't care if you get tired of hearing it.
You could pay me to stop. I'm not going to take your fucking money. I'm so going to be like thankful. Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you so much, Bill. We can never, ever, ever thank you enough. And that's just the way it's going to be. Deal with it, baby. Who else do we have here? Okay, we said hello to Scott because he's coming in. He's going to do his match, which I am going to be tuning in for, Scott. I will be there for your match. That's going to be awesome. I'll be there to support. We have Vic.
What up, sis?
That's my baby right there. My baby.
You obviously can't see it. I've got my camera on, so I'm sure Sam will be able to verify it. But I'm raising a glass to you.
Cheers. We're both gonna raise our glasses to Vic. Goodbye. Salute. That went down almost the wrong way. Sorry. And then we also have Papa Day Podcast Royalties. Man, we got like some people in the house. And we have June. Hello, June. I see you.
I see Tyler.
And Tyler was the first in, baby.
Yep.
Tyler was the first in. I was just like computer illiterate for a second, and I lost my mixer, so I had to bring it back up. I was like, damn it, I was trying to say hi to him. But I'm glad everybody's here. Thank you so much. Fat Albert boys. I love that, Tyler. Dude. So, but seriously, these matches are like, I think it's gonna I hope it kind of goes on for a bit. It's just it's very fun to listen to. I had a great time last night listening to you guys. You and Pipes fucking rocked it. Then you guys had judges, Michael Corbin, Judge Bobby Anthem, Judge Papa Dave Sincere. So that was like. Yeah, that's awesome. That's an awesome panel to have there too.
And to anyone who wants to take, it's obviously too late to qualify for this one, but to anyone that wants to take part in it next year, all you have to do is donate $10 to WNC through their Patreon during 2019. That could be $1
a month or something, right? He said it could be like.
$1 a month, $2 for 5 months, $5 for 2 months, or just one front up $10 donation.
There you go. As long as it averages up to $10 for the year.
I've already done $5 for January and February, so I know I've already qualified.
Yes, absolutely. Oh man, and
I so hope. I so hope
your win last night was awesome.
I so hope so, Scott. But if I'm being realistic, And don't say anything, but I was lucky last night.
Don't say
I can't see myself getting past Wookiee.
See, and that's the thing, baby. You don't even sell yourself short. This was not luck. You have knowledge and you
Nope.
had timing. It was good. It was good. Don't, and you know what? If you think it's gonna be lucky, fucking ride that luck as far as it'll go, babe. I'm there to support you. So win or lose, it doesn't matter. It's like, this is so fun. It's so fun. So I just hope you have a really awesome time doing it. I will be there in the chat to support you every time you're in a match.
And I hope by getting through past at least one round, I did TCP proud.
Absolutely. You always do TCP proud, baby. Shoot. Win or lose, baby. I told you. It's not about that. It's we're out there. People, you're out there, you're marketing, you're diversifying us, like more people are listening. I think it's an awesome thing to do. I think it really is. That's just the marketing fiend in me. I'm such a media whore. I'm such a...
In fact, with you saying that, do you mind if we just discuss a couple of things after we get off air tonight?
Oh, yeah, sure, absolutely. I'm pretty sure we'll be on for another 3 hours after we get off anyway. That's per the norm. No, I just wanted to say thank you, Dave, Papa Dave, for putting up the Patreon for WNC. That is www.patreon.com/WNC. That's where you can get in on this.
I'll even put it up a second time.
Oh, I saw that. Just saw it pop up, baby. Everybody, please go there. This is like, if you're into this is like fantasy wrestling on steroids. It's awesome. Join. Go give your contribution. Get in on this. It's fucking hella fun. So I just had to say that. I think everybody would have a good time. I mean, it was a great show. It really was. I honestly, I didn't think as a non, and I don't want to say a non-wrestling fan because I'm a wrestling fan. I just don't know shit that's happening today because all of the new people just kind of threw me off a bit.
Right on.
And I'm like an old schooler, so I like the old school wrestlers and stuff. Like when you guys, and it's not just new school stuff, the in-between stuff that you guys were talking about as far as Jake Roberts and stuff like that. Like that was awesome. Like we get into details, we get into facts, and I thought that was really cool because not a lot of people know about that. So it was pretty fun. It was fun and informational for me. I had a blast. Congratulations on that.
I mainly find doing this and whenever I call into shows, I'm not sure if I really do it for fun. I think I do it for therapeutic reasons.
Okay. No, I get that.
Hey, Bobby!
Hi, Bobby Anthem. We love you. You rocked last night, Mr. Judge. Yeah, I mean, it is therapeutic getting on other people's shows. It's so welcoming. We have such a great podcast community here that we follow each other. We support each other in the chats. We support each other in each other's podcasts. I enjoyed listening to everybody. Everybody's just so great.
And in saying that, I know we took a call in a couple of weeks ago, but I don't think it's a bad thing to announce that, and I'm sure you'll back me up on this, that we were looking to start taking maybe one call in, 15-minute call in from someone every other week when we've got our audio sorted out.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I can back that up, lock it in. Absolutely true. We're working on our shit. Setups have been changed. So we're working on it. It was a great call-in. I think we did have a few audio issues during the call. So
a couple.
It was a good, yeah. So we're working on that. We're working on it.
I did try to sort of mask them in post, but obviously.
Yeah, it was a wild ride.
And I'm a novice.
I'm telling you guys, we're learning. There's a learning curve. Give us at least 126 episodes to figure it out, but we're getting there. Not just joking, but no, it is. It's so technical, and Luke has the brunt of the force on this one, as far as the production goes.
I've been looking into the dynamic of this show and really trying to dissect it, and I really can't work it out personally.
It's an enigma. We're an enigma at this point. And I think every show is an enigma at the beginning. If it's not necessarily theme based, we're not theme based. So this is just like our title says. I mean, we talk about whatever the hell we fucking want. There is no necessarily set topic or schedule that we have. We come on here to have a good time and share that with you guys. That's basically what we do. So just bear with us sometimes. But I think it's going well. I mean, I've been having a great time.
Yeah, I definitely find calling into people to be and being on here therapeutic.
Absolutely. I think I can say that, a lot of us have got to be professional, prim and proper in, throughout our daily life, right? When I get to call in, and usually, I mean, really, I don't think I've called in too many shows except for Get in the Corner. But it is a therapeutic thing because I can be balls out Sam, so it's like balls to the wall, and I can say and do whatever the hell I please. It's very therapeutic. I can get through some shit just being on podcasts, or even just listening in to many others, because it kind of takes me away. Mm-hmm. It really does. So everybody that we listen to, WNC, Breast and Soup, Get in the Corner, Inhuman Experience, these are all podcasts that I just absolutely love because they get me out of the moment.
I'm sure we'll get to shout outs towards the end of the show. Just very quickly, I see Scott in the chat. It's over at last. What, the State of the Union?
Is it? Did all his orange run out? Is that why? I'm just joking. Yeah. I didn't get to listen to. I wish I would have. No, I wish I would have listened to the State of the Union. I'm lying. I would get struck down by lightning so hard if I said I wanted to watch the State of the Union. And I should want to, but I know it's just going to be the same shit he's been talking about. It's more of an agenda than telling us how the State of the Union actually is.
Hadn't the State of the Union address been that for quite a while, though?
Yes and no. Yeah, we do have, presidents that, of course, are always going to try to push an agenda or whatever and their ideals or whatever. But most of the time, it's supposed to be like, hey, government spending is down. Military spending is down, and revenue is up here. Mm-hmm. Basically it's supposed to be a technical thing, letting us know how we're doing as a fucking nation. But I for like the 5 seconds that I was on there, he was talking about late term abortions, and then I'm pretty sure he talked about the wall. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna not. That has nothing to do with the state of how our union is. You know what I mean?
But a couple of minutes ago, you mentioned Get in the Corner, so it's a good time to give a shout out to Yuck, who's just come into the chat room. How are you, pal?
Hola, Senor Nasty.
I would try to fake a slur, but I don't have enough whiskey in me to do that.
Oh, shit. And then June just said, I think he finished sucking his own dick. I think, okay. And then Scott says, yeah, he is. So that's good. I'm glad that that's over. So that suck fest is over. Everybody wants to have a suck fest. I don't want to be in that suck fest.
But since we're on politics, I might as well just drop this final little bit in that the classroom racist has finally given his endorsement.
Oh, and his endorsements have always been spot on, haven't they? I don't know. Okay, who is this? Okay, let's talk. Okay, should we say who it is? I want to say who is the endorsement, I wouldn't want an endorsement from this dick.
She has disowned the endorsement, as would any civilized person getting an endorsement from this guy. But David Duke has endorsed for some strange, unknown reason, and I cannot get my head around this, has endorsed Tulsi Gabbard. Yeah.
And I am, oh God. And see, the thing is, I wish I was I feel like I'm out of touch as far as who this person is. I know it's a representative from Hawaii at that point because you told me so.
I'm not even sure she's a representative from Hawaii. I just think she's a representative from Hawaii.
I see. I gotcha. See, and I'm not even, like, I gotta see the track record. It's like, what the hell would, how do I say it? What's the fucking word that I'm looking for? Oh my God. What the hell would, fuck it, I don't know the word. But why the hell would David Duke be endorsing someone unless he saw the same ideals? I don't know her track record. I know when he endorsed Trump, we already knew Daddy was part of, the KKK and shit. So I get that.
Out of everyone who is likely to run in 2020, the last person I would have expected David Duke to endorse would have been Tulsi Gabbard.
And see, Scott is saying here in the chat that she's a rep from Hawaii. She's cool. So Scott does, he knows quite a bit. So I was like, when he says something like that, I'm like, okay, well, let me give her a chance. Let me look her up and Google her and see what the hell's up. I mean, dude, right now, it feels like we have a million people that are trying to run for president. So, and it'll get weeded out as this year goes on and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's going to run for president now. Everybody, even the guy from fucking Starbucks, like the CEO, like the founder or whatever the hell his name is. And if you've seen him speak, you're definitely going to need a cup of Starbucks to fucking wake your ass up to get through his speech. He's like, so I want to run for presidency, and I think we can all do this and that and but stuff. Mm. And I'm like, dude, you lost me. Like, I'm so fucking drained. No.
I don't think it's my place to say, but I'm seriously curious as to who you'd like to see in there now after the guy you were telling me about a couple weeks ago. And after it sounded like you called down to him. In fact, if we want to get on this a little bit extra, I know we said we weren't taking call-ins, but do you want to bring Scott in?
Sure.
Scott, just give me a couple of seconds and I'll add you to the call.
Yeah, because I'd like to get some more information on this. Seems like we can get some info out of Scott.
Because all I know about her is...
Yeah, because I didn't even know. Honestly, until you told me about her, ashamedly, I didn't know who this person was. But you never know. It's always, but you know me, Luke. I'm an underdog. You know what I mean? I love to be an underdog.
Oh shit! Did you guys call me in?
Yeah. Scott, just very quickly before we get started, we can't have you on for the whole thing. I hope you understand that. There are a couple of things
towards. Don't. I wouldn't want to be. Don't worry.
There's a couple of things we want to get in solo towards the end, but with you asking if we're taking call-ins and the fact that you seem to be engaged in this topic we're talking about now, might as well try and call you in.
Well, only because I was surprised that Sam isn't versed on Tulsi Gabbard's record and such.
Yes, teach me. Yeah,
I'm not an expert myself, but she's a Democrat, obviously, but that doesn't mean shit. From Hawaii, she's a combat veteran. She served a couple of tours in Afghanistan. I think she's a pilot or something. She's very anti-war, Medicare for all, the whole good package.
Wow.
You need to look her up, yeah.
Now, yeah, absolutely. Now I am, because I had no idea. And it's so hard with not knowing certain people's backgrounds, who you want to sit there and entrust. But you know what? I would back her if she does have the ideals that I kind of line up with. So, combat veteran, though, that's a bad mama jamma right there.
Well, she's despised by the Democratic mainstream already because of her anti-endless war stance as a threat, to the modern military-industrial complex and all the defense contractors that have the Democrats in their fucking pocket. So there's Democrats are shitting on her from the left, from the right, every which way but loose.
So she's part of this. So she's running Democrat, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I just hope that if she does emerge as one of the front runners, that the Democratic elite will actually let democracy choose their nominee, unlike last time.
That's a good point too. That's absolutely a good point. The thing is, it's a money's. It's like a money game. You know what I mean? It's not even politics anymore. It's a money game. And
no, you're absolutely right. That's why Nancy Pelosi is the Speaker of the House, because it generates the most revenue for the party.
I'm gonna have to agree on that.
No, that's why the congressmen have come out and said that's why they voted for her, because she's a great organizer. She's a great fundraiser. So she's the perfect sycophant and funnel to the corporate overlords that may or may not exist.
Watch Pelosi throw her hat into the ring and the Democrats do something stupid like nominate her.
Oh, no.
No, I don't see that as likely. She's already in her position of power. She's fine.
She's a lapdog for the most part, because at first she sold her ideals on let's impeach, let's do this, let's do that, right? So she got a lot of people riled up. Do I think we need to impeach right now? Honestly, I'm not sure. But she backed off on everything that she was off her platform. So.
Okay. Let me just say this. And I know it's not my place to say anything about US politics because I'm not in the US. But to anyone calling for Trump to be impeached, I can see why you don't like him. But wake the fuck up. You get rid of Trump, you have President Pence. If you hate Trump, you'll despise President Pence.
Yeah, absolutely. That is number one lapdog right there. Pence is just absolutely abhorrent. He's the same thing as Trump, and it's one of those things like.
No, he's a different creature from Trump.
Well, he has a lot of the same ideals. He's super conservative.
Trump has no ideals. They're very amorphous and subject to change as the situation warrants. Pence is a true believer.
I stand corrected. You're right. You're right.
Saw the report of how his wife works in a school where they will have no gay teachers, no gay students.
Yep.
Students can't be the kids of gay parents. If you're a man, you ain't gonna be in this school. That's a little bit of an oversimplification, but she teaches at a private fundamentalist Christian school. And then he got on Twitter saying, defending his wife as an attack on religion somehow. It's like, yeah, we're attacking it. Fuck your goofy beliefs. Well, no, I'm sorry.
I honestly think that is why Trump chose to carry Pence on the ticket with him. Because while I feel it hurt him a little in the election, obviously it doesn't matter in the end, he got in. But take more than 5 seconds to look at Pence's record. There is I can't see any reason anyone would want him in the White House, but you impeach Trump, that's what you get.
And get this, and of course the power comes, with presidency comes the power to pardon. Could you imagine that if we fucked up, impeached Trump, and then, Pence became, acting president or whatever, or president, and then all of a sudden he pardons Trump? Like, we just screwed ourselves. That's checkmate, bitches.
Gerald Ford did it.
And he didn't win re-election.
Yeah. I was just gonna make that caveat, but
no, yeah, and see, the thing is, I don't feel Trump's gonna get reelected. I mean, that's just the fucking. I don't think he has the numbers.
I don't know, man.
Don't say that. Don't say that. And see, now they're trying to say that the Starbucks guy CEO that's gonna run.
Howard Schultz is his name, and he is so out of touch with what Democrats want. He's out of touch with what mainstream America wants. Have you ever heard him talk?
I agree.
He's hard. He's not gonna win.
I was telling Luke earlier, it's like, dude, when you listen to him talk, you actually have to have a cup of fucking Starbucks handy because it's so fucking lame. It's like I'm falling asleep. This motherfucker is, so no. I absolutely.
He's worried that the Democratic Party is going too far left. It's like, fuck you. The Democratic Party's practically just Republican-like as it is.
Yeah, and now they're saying that if he were to run, he would actually give Trump an opportunity to win the seat.
Well, the theory is that he would split that precious corporate centrist Democrat vote.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck is his constituency? Other billionaires? That's not a huge voting pool. It's a powerful one, but
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It may not be a large voting pool, but it will be strong in the fact that this bitch has money. You know what I mean? And see that now that's going back to, it's about money, not politics. It's about, we had 6 fucking candidates the last election for president, but everybody was blinded and had their fucking blinders on and only saw 2 candidates, which was Hillary and Trump. And that's because of the money that they were able to raise for their campaigns. We had
Hillary fucking Bernie Sanders over.
Oh, yeah. And see, that's the shit. It's like everybody's stepping on toes. It's the most money that you have. Fuck the best candidate. It's who can get the most airtime. And that's so fucking lame. So fucking lame. Like I said, 6 candidates. We wound up with 2. And it was, at this point, I'm so tired of people saying it's the lesser of 2 evils. Fuck you, bitch. I'm not voting for the lesser of 2 evils. I didn't vote for Hillary. You know, she's just as bad. And I'm probably going to get a lot of shit for that. But she's just as bad.
No, I don't think you should get a lot of shit for that. That's a pretty fair statement. All right, I'm going to go. I don't want to keep you guys too long. You guys do a wonderful job. It's a wonderful show. And I look forward to coming back someday.
Thanks for agreeing to come in and give us a little bit of an education on Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah, absolutely.
I strongly suggest you get your education from a more reputable source.
But as I was saying, all I knew about her was that she was a Democrat from Hawaii.
Yeah. Hey, Scott, if you've got any info that would be beneficial to me from a good source, could you DM me that? I'd really like to look into this.
Sure.
That would be great. You're awesome. You're the best.
All right. I'll get to it later. Take it easy. I'll see you in the chat.
Bye.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you so much.
Oh, okay. I will probably, after the show, look to see how the audio was for that call-in, and who knows, maybe we'll look to take our next call-in in. There's a reason I'm not going to say 2 weeks' time. We'll probably get into that in 2 weeks' time, but maybe 3 weeks' time.
Oi, sounds good. That was a good call. Yeah. I just needed to, it was good because I needed to know what was going on. I gather all the facts, you know, and go from there. I don't like to make a personal opinion on anybody because I could hate you for the way your mustache looks. So but that doesn't mean that you're not a good person. So that's probably not a great analogy, but you know what I mean.
Do you? I mean, I know it hasn't come through very well yet, but
it's just like, man, I mean, we could go on, and I don't want to make this show political because that's not what we are, but I really wanted to know that because I was really supporting a candidate. I'm not going to say who, and I thought they were great. They were the bee's knees for like 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. And then I looked into their voting, their history, and I was like, oh shit. I should know better.
I think I know who you're talking about.
It's okay. Can I say
it? If you want.
It's Beto O'Rourke.
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah.
Skateboarding, guitar playing motherfucker.
I thought that's who you were going on about.
Dude, it was like so progressive. He was so fucking progressive. And then all of a sudden it's like, shit, I saw his voting record. It was not so great. It's like, you tricked me. Ha ha ha. That's on me. Because I didn't but I didn't vote for him either. So I went for somebody else. But I'm not going to say who. But yeah, absolutely. It definitely wasn't Ted Cruz. I'll tell you that. It wasn't that fucking, that vampire looking motherfucker, serial killer looking motherfucker. Fuck that shit. I met him once and I was scared. I had bad dreams for like weeks.
What? Speaking of Ted Cruz and serial killer, what is the serial killer from California that everyone jokingly tries to claim is Ted Cruz?
Oh my god. Shit.
Zodiac
killer.
Zodiac.
It wasn't the guy that's in jail. It was fucking Ted Cruz. Yeah, no, absolutely. Doesn't he have a creepy smile? Like, have you seen his pictures?
Yeah.
Like, that little thin-lipped motherfucker.
there was plenty to see of him being the second most popular Republican in the 2016 primaries. There was plenty of opportunity to see him.
It was fucking hella funny, dude, because I'm like, really? Like, this is who we're... But, I mean, then everybody's like, oh, well, it's a good thing that Ted Cruz got nominated because now Beto has the chance to run for presidency. And we'll see how that goes. But for the most part, yeah, Ted has not been very good to Texas. So I would say let's do an investigative search because he's probably the Zodiac killer. But
even though the timeline doesn't match up.
Make it match up, Luke. God damn it. I'll make it match. No, that's fucking wrong. I was like, dude, I don't know. It was one of those things that I've been wanting to talk about the differences between the UK and Texas, you know, and I think we have the constituency here in Texas is either something is really fucking off or something is really paid for. So at this point, I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good call. I really needed to know that. Yeah, that was information.
And that being just a quick 15 or so minute call, which is, I'll be honest, what I was hoping for our call-ins in the future, is going to give me a perfect opportunity to test the audio.
Awesome.
Just to see if we can look to move forward and start taking call-ins in a few weeks' time.
Nice. Thank you, Scott, for helping us kind of configure our audio here. Thank you, Scott.
Again, Scott, I know now you're off the call, you won't be able to see me doing this, but I raise a glass to you.
I'm raising my beer to you, baby. Salute. Okay, one more political thing. Can I make one more political thing?
Can I just make one statement first?
Oh, yeah, baby, go ahead.
Whenever you're about to take a shot, make sure you're ready to swallow that immediately. Do not hold it in your mouth.
It'll take all the amalgam off your teeth. Yeah, no.
At least then I'd fucking fit with the British stereotype.
Don't do that. Don't go there. Oh, don't. Yeah, that is. I'm gonna have to say I've heard of that stereotype. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I guess. Man, I'm trying to wonder what I can compare the bad teeth stereotype to something in Texas. Bad tacos. I don't know. But yeah, no. I absolutely get that. But I wanted to ask you right quick. I know you don't follow them, but I just thought it was hella fucking funny because I got this magazine.
Nice one, sis.
I was like, where does this magazine go? But I'm reading it anyway. I'll return it tomorrow. I promise, guys. I'll put it back in the mailbox. But it's like Meghan Markle, right? The newest royal, right? So Meghan Markle is ruining my life, says the caption. And you see Kate Middleton wiping a tear away. And so now we're having...
Boo-hoo, fuck you, cry me a river.
Now get this. It's like Meghan Markle is supposedly trying to come in and change the royals' outlook, make their reputation look a lot better because Meghan Markle is going to come in 15 minutes and make the royals look good for everything they've done in the last 200 years. So that's going to be great. So now Kate Middleton, which is a complete royal and follows every rule, is now supposedly stressed about Meghan Markle. So she's crying. Cry me a river. I was wondering if...
I've made my views on this perfectly clear. This is one policy area where I'm willing to go into my views. While I'm not going to say which of the two US parties I agree with the most, in the original, traditional sense of the word, I am 100% a Republican. The sooner the sooner we fucking come into the 21st century and realise that this anti-democratic piece of shit is outdated and needs to go, the better.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
Go ahead.
and while there's only, while polls say that there's only about 20% support for republicanism in Britain, what we also have to remember is about 15, 20 years ago, there was the same level of support for amongst the British public for leaving the European Union, and look where we are now.
We're still stuck in a decision. Yeah, no, absolutely. I give it to you guys. I mean, compared to the fucking border wall, I think Brexit has been, yeah, that is a tough pill to swallow. As far as the logistics go for that, I get that, and I get what you say with Republican, because isn't it like the bone meaning of it, like the bare bones meaning Republican is for the Republic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and we've turned that. See, over here in the U.S., you say that and everybody's like, rah, their fangs come out and shit. And I'm going to have to say, I don't identify as Democrat or Republican, maybe not even as an independent. I'm not sure at this point. I really just want fucking human welfare to succeed at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get this shit right. Let's fucking put the money where it needs to go. Fuck your agendas. Fuck your labels. Let's just fucking live well, right? I mean, how did we lose that? So I get that, Luke. I get that, and I respect that. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I get the Republican stance. So there, nobody can say shit about that. But yeah, the Royals, they're fighting. It's like now we're having our own little dramas. I got Trump. You got Meghan Markle. So.
In fact, even thinking of them benefit scrounging, fucking welfare state living motherfuckers, you're getting me angry.
Dude, okay, this is fucking funny because, or maybe it might infuriate you, I don't know. But here in the U.S., and this has been on a poll after poll after poll. This is something that's been documented time after time. I have no horse in this game for this to come out. It's like the majority of the people that are supporting Trump are on welfare here. And so it's kind of weird when he says that he's bringing the numbers down and everybody's working and shit like that. And then, all his supporters are on welfare. So then he cuts. What I don't understand is that if all his supporters are on welfare, how the hell did they back him on that fucking tax break? Like, my taxes are tied up, Luke. My taxes are tied up till March because of this shit.
I'm gonna change the title of this show to Our First Political Talk.
I think that's I think that's probably gonna be a wise choice. I didn't want it to be this. We're not like this. This is not something that we ever plan on. I think it's just a great fun topic to talk about.
This is a total one-off. It started with the State of the Union and just snowballed from there.
It's always Trump's fault. Let's just blame Trump. We'll just blame put in the title, we blame Trump. Here's the shit. So.
But even thinking about politics makes me want to go see a therapist or just listen to a little bit of music.
There you go. And see, I'm going to tell you, some music therapy, Luke, it would be right on right now because I'm feeling it. Have you ever used music as therapy? Because I know I have.
Yeah. Yes, okay. I have.
See, I'm that person that listens to the lyrics very closely. And if I'm in the car, don't laugh, but laugh. If I'm in the car and I'm feeling totally pissed off, like I'm fucking playing like Guar and I'm like fucking playing like hard ass me. I'm mad. Listen to me drive. I'm pissed off. Listen to me drive.
I'm guessing the people you've been passing on any highway or anything have been loving you then last couple of weeks.
Oh, they love me so much. I get so many looks, and it's like, here's this 5'3" Latina listening to fucking Guar and just fucking raging it out. Fuck the world. Fuck everything. Fuck everyone. You know. But it's therapeutic. If I listen to angry music, I won't be angry in public. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And
I can use music therapy for anything except for when I'm sad.
Oh, see that.
I can use it for stress. I can definitely use it for anger, but I cannot use it for sorrow.
That took me a minute to get into because I was the same way. And then all of a sudden I remembered, oh, I know hella lots of sad songs. I'm one of those that it's like, okay, well, if I listen to a sad song, I know I wasn't the only person in the whole fucking world to go through it. And it's kind of comforting. So I'm sitting there like crying and like, there's a tear in my beer because I'm crying for you, dear. And I'm sitting there crying in my beer and I'm like, yeah, that's so true, Hank Williams. You got it. You got it, motherfucker. And that's the thing. I feel like if I let it out, it's very therapeutic for me. So I do listen to a lot.
I think I should bring this up. I never use country western music for when I'm attempting music therapy. I only listen to country western music when how do I put this? When I just need to kill a bit of time and need something to listen to, and there's no shows that I'm not caught up to. That is when I'll listen to country western.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, hey, as a Southern gal, I totally understand that because country music consists of 1, either your mama dying, 2, either your dog dying, 3, somebody got run over by a train or a truck. And let's see, what else? Yeah, it's pretty sad. So, yeah.
I thought I should just drop that in. I should just drop that in response to Vic. I
saw that.
I know you're not a fan of the style, sis, but it's what I listen to.
No, I get it. I mean, I started listening to the Patsy Cline and shit. So
I don't listen to the current bullshit.
Okay.
I'll only listen to country from the past. People like Marty Robbins, fucking.
Don't say David Allan Coe.
No. The absolute latest I will go with country is someone like Alison Krauss.
Okay.
But
okay.
Mainly I'll listen to people like Roger Miller, Marty Robbins, the GOAT Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash, baby, with my cuz. That's right. That's right. Yeah. No, yeah, absolutely. I get that. The newer country, it's more like they're trying too hard and they're trying to infuse country with rock and shit. I don't know.
No, it's not, June. Nowadays, it's Nashville trying to be Hollywood. Is the best way I can describe it.
I think that was a perfect way to describe it. I think that was perfect because now it's like hip hop. It's not even country anymore. I mean, I used to get a toothache. Literally, I got toothaches. My molars, number 1 and number 31, would hurt. Oh, I'm an ex-dental assistant. Sorry about that. But yeah, my teeth would actually fucking hurt listening to country. It was one of those things I just couldn't do because of the lyrics and stuff and the new stuff. Yeah. Okay, look, I'm gonna say as far as new, I'll go with Hank Williams Jr. because he's done newer stuff, but he's always stayed true to the past. So I really love me some fucking Hank Williams Jr.
You're an ex-dental assistant, and this is the first time you've ever mentioned the British teeth stereotype to me. Really? Really?
Oh, sorry.
I am disappointed. I am truly disappointed.
But it's the same thing. That's what I'm trying to say. You have your thing, we have our thing, and this, I think that would probably be the equivalent of your stereotype. So that's what I'm saying. It's like the equivalent stereo country kind of stereotype and shit. That's kind of like where you picture your like a really old lady just rocking back and forth in a fucking rocking chair on the front porch listening to this music. A baby, she don't have no teeth, so it's like it's cool. There's no teeth involved in this one, but for the most part, we have ours. You have bad teeth, we have toothless. So you know. I do love me some Johnny Cash.
Oh yes, no word of a lie. I could turn on a Johnny Cash playlist at the start of the day, lie down, and at the end listen to it throughout the day, and be happy at the end of the day, feeling I did something with my day.
Absolutely, that motherfucker has magic in his voice. It's one of those. He has great lyrics. I mean, that's the thing, and his hooks are just crazy. Mm-hmm. So,
I'd probably put Johnny Cash, I don't know, third on my list of all-time musicians.
That is so fucking awesome. I want to go into a story, but I'm so afraid to.
It would probably go Elvis, number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, Paul McCartney. Number 3, Johnny Cash. I don't know. Number 4, Freddie Mercury. I don't know. And that's about as far as I've thought down the list. Whatever that story is, if you want to go into it. It's completely up to you.
Okay, long story short, without going into it, I am very distantly related to Johnny Cash. So let's call him a cousin. So sometimes I have a bad habit and I say, oh, that's my cuz. But it is a very, very distant relationship. Yeah. But still, I'm like, dude, I can fucking claim it, and I'm gonna do it. So,
Wait, but you're distantly related to Johnny Cash. No wonder I'm such a big fan of him.
Very distantly related, and it's like it was one of those things when you would tell me how much you love Johnny Cash, and we were remember I don't know, but the other night when we were talking and we were exchanging songs on YouTube, and we're just kind of fucking around and singing and just having a great time like we always do. And we were talking, Johnny Cash. It was one of those things. It's like it brings back so many memories. I got to meet him. I got to have an autographed signature. We met at a family get together, and which was awesome because he was only there for a short period of time towards the end. But he stayed, and we closed the fucking place out in Hondo, Texas. It was fucking awesome. So I thought that was awesome. It's one of the things I forever treasure.
I'm a little disappointed. This is only the first time I'm hearing about this.
I don't give a, this is just, of course this is a show. I don't want to give out too much of my personal stuff. I don't need anybody connecting dots and shit or fucking Googling me. But it's one of those things that, it was awesome. It was fucking awesome. I got to meet him, got to get his autograph. He called me cuz, and I thought it was that I could have died right there, but somehow I didn't, and I'm still alive today. I could have been like, yeah, I'm ready to die. This is good. We're good. But yeah, I made it, so I'm great. I'm grateful for that. It was a great experience. I miss him dearly. I wish I would have met him more than once. But the first, it would have been. It was awesome. It was really awesome.
I know some people in here aren't necessarily country fans, but I think I can speak for the majority of country fans when I say I think the world misses him.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. That's awesome. Yeah.
But I'd like to spiral into something from that we were talking about just last week.
Oh, right.
I remember I was talking about how you can watch that dog shit second Titanic on Amazon, and holy shit, I've been reading some of the reviews.
What are you not telling me that it is the blockbuster of the century? Is that what you're trying to tell me right now?
I'm trying to say it's something. A blockbuster that would not be.
Okay.
But just to give one example, we have Iceland Man saying everyone who was involved in any way with this atrocious movie should be taken into the mid-Atlantic and drowned, so they no longer have any part in the movie industry. Bad acting, ridiculous plot, appalling special effects, jumpy edits, inaccurate science, terrible screenplay, goofs aplenty. It wasn't even funny. At least the Australian disaster movie Arctic Blast, another truly awful film, was unintentionally funny. Oh, you would have to be a sick, twisted motherfucker to watch that or try to make someone watch that film.
Well, maybe so. Twisted. Let me think. Yeah, maybe just a little bit. I think I would say just a little bit, maybe. But it would be a great learning experience, I would say. For somebody that maybe, I don't know, let me just go off the cuff here, talked back or sassed, like a teacher or something. I don't know. I think I would probably, I don't know. It would be one of those things where I'm going to consider at this point. I think, okay, we got about 15 minutes. Okay, great. So I would say I was talked back to, and I'm going to have to ask something. Just real quick. I'm going to have to say this movie would be absolutely perfect. Maybe not for me, but for a certain Penance. But I'm just going to kind of go with that for a second. Let that. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. Give me just a second.
Yeah, okay. But it would have to be something truly sick and twisted. I mean, let's look at NY Tullet 23. What a load of rubbish. This must be the most pointless and cheapest film I have seen in a long time. It's so bad. It's addictive as you laugh at the angled camera shots, the village hall disco, and the tailored uniform of the ship crew. I think the disaster sent the cast down to Sorry, I misread that. I think the director sent the cast down to the fancy dress shop to hire their uniforms out, and the extras, fare-paying passengers, look like they've been dragged off the street, taken into a shopping mall, told to pretend they are on board a luxury cruise ship.
Yeah, I found something on IMDb similar to that. It was like, oh, it's good. The acting was all right, but yeah, I wouldn't give it, he said he gave it 3 stars for the acting, but he gave his remaining 7 stars to the $128 that they invested into making the movie and the effects. It's a big budget movie, sucker. I don't care who you are.
And based off the reviews I'm reading here, it truly is awful. Dab it. Okay, this film is dreadful, and it's not often I say this. The graphics are absolutely trash, and part of the story doesn't add up. And then he goes into a plot spoiler.
I have to read one from Charles because I'm looking this up and I see it and it says Charles gave it a star, a whole star though. It says, save your money because this is the worst garbage ever to be produced. For example, they filmed the bridge. It looks like it was done in someone's living room with shutters covering the windows and paneling the walls back in the 60s. The movie is so bad. I did not even bother watching the rest because I cannot stand another minute of this piece of garbage. Even though I paid a little over $6 for garbage.
Well,
I think it's way too much to even give this 1-star rating because it's too much. The only thing that looks good is the artwork, the front cover. And as far as the movie, yeah, just put it in the trash.
I will be honest, the film's, logo, I don't know what you call it, the film's logo, the film's picture, isn't half bad. But from what I'm hearing, that's where the kind things you can say about it stop.
And see, the thing is, I think they spent probably most of their budget on the logo and maybe just that part. They should have reinvested it, but well, you know.
Quite possibly because it even has no-name actors in it. Well, hey, let's see if I can find the name of the two leads.
Shane something. I know it was Shane something.
Shane Van Dyke, Bruce Davison, and Brooke Burns. Can anyone in the chat tell me if you've heard of any of them three?
Bruce Davison seemed to have. It says Titanic 2 by Bruce Davison. Have no idea who you are, buddy.
No, but to watch that or to even attempt to make someone watch that is holy shit. You must be twisted. It's only 87 minutes, but it looks like fucking torture.
That sounds like 87 minutes of fun. That sounds like 87 minutes of education that you probably need. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. We need to see. It may be twisted. Maybe twisted. I don't know. Let's see. Does the Titanic sink in that movie? Because we don't know yet. I need to find out. How I need to find out. Does the Titanic sink? Does Rose get drawn in a different position in that movie? Or is the blue diamond happen to be like a cubic zirconia? Like, dude, now I'm getting interested in this movie. I'm wondering, and I think this would be a good passage. So I'm wondering. How much time we got left, Luke? Come on, baby.
We can probably go about another 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, we could probably go about another 5-10 minutes on the show and then sign off.
About another 5-10 minutes. Okay. Oh, it's 4:20 here. Hold on.
Yes, 4:20 somewhere.
It always is. That's the funny thing. It's always 4:20 somewhere.
Legitimately, it is actually 4:20 here.
Look, I told you I was on a schedule, Luke.
It is legitimately it's just ticked over to 4:21, but still.
Oh yeah, no, I started. What is that? Bernie's talking now. Oh shit. Scott says in the chat, Bernie's talking now.
How?
I love me some Bernie, but
the age is a concern.
See, that's what everybody's saying. The age is a concern. But he has an impeccable track record as far as little shit he's been doing throughout his lifetime. I don't know. Do I want to vote for a president that might pop off in the middle of his presidency? I don't know. Maybe.
With someone like Bernie Sanders, you'd be more so voting for who's on the bottom of the ticket.
Oi. I'm not going to lie. I did write him in for the presidential ticket against Hillary and Bump.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Everybody thinks. I mean, like I said, if there's too many labels, it's like if you believe in one thing, you're labeled this. If you believe in that, like socialism, I don't.
Mm-hmm. I think the only reason I ever use labels to describe myself is grass green, sun hot, fire bad.
I'm down with that. I'm down with that. That's absolutely true. Yeah, that's true.
I when talking to someone about my politics, I will use labels, but
just to get your point across at this point, because that's all people know right now are fucking labels. It's like, don't, is there a humanitarian ticket? I mean, I don't know. I wish there was. Too bad there isn't. But I know that if I was in the humanitarian ticket, I would not vote for Titanic 2 to sail again.
It is in 2022.
Oh, that's right. Aren't they taking the same goddamn voyage?
Yeah. All the way to the bottom of the Atlantic.
Hey, are we going to take bets on it? No, I'm just joking. That's horrible. I'm horrible. I'm sorry, everybody. Sam's horrible. She's horrible. But I would say I would not be taking the same direct... Well, you know what? You think they'll make it with global warming? You think they got a chance with global warming to take the voyage this time?
I'll send you a quick DM. Yeah, but no word of a lie, I've spent this whole week simply because a Titanic 2 ship is sailing, looking, reading up about the movie. Obviously not watching it because of the reviews it's been getting, but reading up on the movie to see if it is at all passable. Nope. I've seen nothing good about it.
Well, I know we only have a few more minutes to go. So I'd really like to get this in before that happens. The last couple episodes, it's especially the last, I'm going to have to say, and I'm going to refer to this, and if anybody's been listening and following the podcast, you'll know what we're talking about. But I'm going to have to say, Grasshopper was a little sassy to teacher on that episode. And it may require a penance. And, yeah, and I've got plenty of ammo tonight, babe. So, teacher says, you have 7 days time. This is your penance. This is what's going to make it up to me. This is what will continue our training. And I'm telling you right now, you will have to watch Titanic 2. But you will also have to prove you're watching Titanic 2 so that I know that Grasshopper is completing his penance.
How?
Evil laugh. Evil fucking laugh. And that's what you get for talking back to teacher. We're going to get back on our schedule. You need to watch this. You're going to have to do it. Everyone look out. I'm going to announce right now. Everyone look out for Luke having to watch Titanic motherfucking 2. He will be hosting that movie for us so that I can make sure that he's completing his penance. What say you, Grasshopper?
Okay, teacher.
Crocodile tears do not help in this situation. You're going to have to do it. And that's what we're going to expect next week, guys. Grasshopper will be reviewing Titanic 2 as a penance to teacher for being sassy as a motherfucker back in our last episode. Sorry. I feel no compassion, Grasshopper. A lesson is a lesson. A trial is a trial. This is your first trial, Grasshopper. This is how we're going.
Okay. Okay, teacher.
So what are we doing, Grasshopper? Please let our audience know.
I'll be hosting a watch party for Titanic 2 sometime within the next 7 days.
Well done, Grasshopper. And now you all know, everybody keep an eye out for that, because it will be happening, or teacher will be very displeased.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, Grasshopper, how many minutes do we have left?
It's probably time to start signing off.
Well done, Grasshopper. Proud of you for keeping the time. Okay, so would you like to say our goodbyes?
I think we should probably give a shout out to everyone that has joined us tonight. We have Tyler the Trademark, a homosexual, June Takayama, I think we all know that. Scott Greer of It's Pathetic Fame. Thanks for the call in. Hopefully that will help me test levels. Dave Sincere, WNC. As I said earlier, if you want to be part of their fantasy booking tournament, just
You got this, Grasshopper.
Just go to their Patreon. We have my big sis Vic. Please try and save me.
Don't do such a thing, Vic. He needs to pay his penance. Don't include sis. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you guys coming in.
That isn't it. We had Logo Jesus.
Logo Jesus. All pray and send your panties to him.
Much love, Bill. Bobby Anthem of the Inhuman Experience. Don't worry, we're going to get onto shouting out shows in a minute. And Yuck Nasty of Getting the Corner. But obviously, you can check out everyone in this community. There's obviously Getting the Corner every Wednesday night. There's the Inhuman Experience, which I don't believe has a schedule. There's It's Pathetic with Scott and Rybread, who I think are moving to Wednesdays. They can, if Scott is wishing to confirm that in the chat room or deny that, go right ahead. There's obviously WNC. You can catch them with the Super Party After Wrestling Soup on a... I'm struggling to get my words out here. You can catch them on a Thursday after Wrestling Soup with the Super Party. If any of you have a Twitch, go and follow WNC Jenkins. There's, I guess, Sky Genie's returning with Genie Tunes. I don't know. I'm not sure yet.
What about Band-Aids? Is that still a thing?
I don't know. I'll probably ask Ryan next time I see him. I know it was supposed to return on February the 1st, but it was nowhere to be seen.
All right. Well, we'll catch up with him. Mm-hmm. But keep a lookout for that.
There's THT. They go on of a Wednesday night and some each week, and of a Saturday night some weeks with a movie review. I cannot begin to say how much I love the movie reviews. There's Saturday morning cartoons. And to anyone who missed it last week, I'm going to just say the name of the show and turn it over to Teacher because she knows a lot more about this than I do. But there's the Billy Madison Show. Where can it be found, Teacher?
Thank you very much, Grasshopper, for that intro. You've done very, very well. Plug in everybody. We love you all. I just wanted to say that. Everybody that he mentioned, we absolutely love you guys. Thank you guys for supporting us.
Sorry if I missed anyone.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry we missed everyone. Anyone. But yeah, the Billy Madison Show can be found on, you can either find it on www.99.5 Kiss Rocks. You can find the Billy Madison Show there. You can also download the Kiss Rocks app, either on iTunes or Google. They are a morning show that runs here in San Antonio that I think you guys would absolutely fit in with from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. weekdays. Thank you so much, Luke, for letting me plug the Billy Madison Show. I think we should say goodnight, Grasshopper.
Yeah, I'm obviously still contractually obligated to thank Teacher for joining me on this adventure.
As you should be. And we will be back, and stay tuned and stay on the lookout for the penance that Grasshopper has earned.
That also reminds me, catch me and the other white Mike here Saturday for UFC 234. TCP out.
TCP out.